How big was hockey to you growing up?
Embarrassingly, it was everything. Right?
Don't
So
be
it was,
embarrassed about that. That's the typical
yeah.
Canadian thing. Yeah.
Well, I think that's kind of it, right? Like of all my buddies, that's all we wanted to be. Every single one of us, right? And you're playing, game seven overtime in your driveway every single day
Hmm.
to play road hockey with your buddies every day. And I fortunately wasn't as talented to go as far as some of my buddies, but it was everything. And then if you look at yearbooks and stuff, like what do you want to be when you grow up? I remember playing the NHL, playing the NHL, playing the NHL. And that was, that was it. And I think what I love about that as well is that at a young age, even to get back to it is, yeah, I think sports in general is something that people need. I think really truly need in their life to some capacity, at least from my perspective, just strictly in terms of the team camaraderie,
Hmm.
adversity, hard work, and just being around friends. Right. I think if you bring those together and the aspects that came from hockey, really, I think have translated into who I am today in terms of that having that grit and determination, and having that kind of competitive edge. And since we were 5 years old playing road hockey, we probably played 1,000 different games against each other, and not one of them ever. They've always been competitive, competitive. You've always wanted to win, right? So,
And can I add something to that? It also
please.
teaches you how to win and lose because people have got
Well,
to learn
that's
how to
yes,
lose.
correct. I think that's the other side too. Is it teaches you, yeah, it teaches you that heartbreak, right? It teaches you how that,
Mm.
how you lose, how you come together as a team, and I think also the biggest thing that I take from it as well, and what I've noticed at least, some people that might have not played sports is also, I think, lose, but taking feedback, right?
Hmm.
And if you have a good coach, maybe like, hey, having good feedback in terms of you did this wrong, this is how you should be doing it next time, or so on and so forth. Maybe not always that nice all the time, but it is taking that feedback, learning it, adjusting it, and then applying it, I think is a massive thing.